Google chairman and Bilderberg attendee Eric Schmidt recently said that soon the internet will become part of our presence all the time.
The internet there'll be so many IP addresses because of IPv6, so many devices, sensors, things that you're wearing, things that you're interacting with, that you won't even sense it. It'll be part of your presence all the time.
And I know I've talked about this before, but he's saying the internet is going to become a part of you, a part of your body, like an arm or a leg. And if you look around at any college campus lately, you will see that that is basically true. In fact, the CEO of AMC Theaters recently said that you simply cannot tell a millennial to turn off their phones and stop texting during movies because that'd be like telling them to cut off their left arm above the elbow. It's, quote, not how they live their life. So they're going to find a way to allow texting during movies because you simply cannot tell people in the younger generations that they have to turn off their phone for any given amount of time. They have to be able to have their phone on all the time.
That was a weird shot.
We are being engineered. This lady over here is on her phone. All of the people at this table over here are on their phone. These two people over here are both on their phone. Pretty much everybody around us is on their phone. What do you think about that?
I'm not.
I mean, I'm technically on it because I'm filming you, but
Yeah, I noticed the irony.
it's really weird to go into a public place and not be able to see people eating dinner with each other because everyone is on their phone. At all tables around us, every single table, every person at the table is on the phone.
So you feel like it robs the ambiance?
No, I feel like I'm sitting amongst tables full of zombies who are completely tuned out. They're in some other place. They're in La La Land or something. We live in a world now where the average American checks their cell phone 85 times a day. And the majority of those checks are just touching it for a little while, just to glance at it. They can't, it's a compulsion. It's like watching people go out to eat now, and the person puts their phone down like they're going to stop, and they just can't stop. The way a crackhead just can't stop shooting up crack. You just have to touch it all the time. It's become part of these people. It's like another organ or a body part or something.
I've particularly started noticing the amount of people who will cross a crosswalk with their face buried in the phone, when if they thought about it logically, you're putting yourself in danger needlessly.
With the biofeedback of just checking it every so often, like he's doing, just casually checks it, takes a smoke. It's the same addictive mechanism that makes him a smoker.
People are spending a full third of their waking hours on the phone now. On the phone. Hardly anyone can seem to go anywhere without a smartphone. Not the library. Not the movies or dinner. Not anywhere. People have openly loud conversations in waiting rooms now as if they don't even realize they're in public, not even respecting their own privacy, so why would they respect anyone else's? You can film these people, and they don't even recognize that they are openly being filmed. People are literally teaching themselves how to walk down a sidewalk without looking where they're going.
I read about a woman who had basically woken up and become critical of these phones after she watched herself accidentally drop the phone in the toilet while there was stuff in there, and watched herself in a split second shove her hand down in there to grab her phone.
And polls now show that 44% of babies under the age of 1 are using mobile devices on a daily basis. 44%. Half. And the number jumps up to 77% by the age of 2. And you can hardly find anywhere where there isn't a cell tower. They're everywhere. This technology is mutating people into biological androids. The internet is becoming a part of us, just like Eric Schmidt said. People can't even have a basic 5-minute conversation with each other in real life because they're too busy being on their phone. It's become part of their bodies. It's become another part of them. You can't spend all of your time interacting with a device like that that's emitting electromagnetic radiation signals into your head and it not have effects on your central nervous system and your brain.
Every single one of these people is on their phone.
And in turn, we're becoming part of the Internet of Things.
So in a way, we're already biological androids, and we're already living in a virtual reality where our cars can be hacked, our houses can be hacked, our computers can be hacked, our bank accounts can be hacked. All these things can be hacked. Reality becomes much less real when it's connected to the internet because it's all hackable. There's backdoors and it's all traceable and trackable and hackable. And I mean, it's like a Philip K. Dick novel or something. To go eat dinner in public place anymore is like being in a science fiction horror film.
When did we as a society get to a point where we're not able to do a basic function like eat without being on the phone?
I think it was the upgrade to the smartphone.
Maybe it's just because of how I was raised. We came from a poor family. But when you go to a restaurant, it used to kind of be like a big thing. You're going out to eat. You know, we're going to have a conversation. We're going to share some time together. A family date, a friend date, a date, whatever you're doing. But now it's like whole groups of everyone in the restaurant. It's quiet and no one's talking to each other and everybody's on a phone. Everyone's on the computer. They're on the computer all the time. They can't go to the grocery store and make it through the produce section without calling someone or texting somebody about broccoli or whatever the hell. I don't know. What happened to us? We can't exist in reality anymore without a freaking cell phone. It's not normal. This isn't normal. It's creepy.
And we're witnessing right now the zombification of society. We're witnessing the Soma out of Brave New World. This is what's going on. And if you think it's bad now, just wait until virtual reality hits mainstream. I would tell people to wake up, but I don't even think they realize they're asleep.